And now if we go to content, add content, and click on article, we should see our editor. Now, of course, this looks very different to, say, this form. So let's go back here. And one of the things I always like to do is just to make sure there's no errors. No, there's no JavaScript errors. Perfect. Everything's working nicely. Now, this is the main Gutenberg editor. If you want to start typing, you can just go in here and start typing. So test paragraph. And this will automatically create a paragraph for you. If you want to add in another block type, you can type in / and then you can type in either image, and that will allow you to embed images. You can also type in /heading as well if you want to add in a heading, and then you can adjust the heading size if it's H1, H2. Another top tip, what you can do is you could actually use markdown. So put in 2 hashes and then it will automatically create an H2. 1 hash, it'll create, well, actually let's remove that. 1 hash, it'll create a H1. 3 hashes, and then it'll create a H3. So you can see, just makes the editing experience a lot better. You can come along in here, you can select text and also format it. If you want to highlight it, if you want to make it bold, if you want to make it a link, if you want to see all of the available blocks, you can click on here and see all of the available blocks like so. Sometimes, especially if you have a lot of, especially when I've used WordPress, if you install a new plugin, you want to see what blocks are available, you can do so just by clicking on that. And you can also search. I didn't even notice that search right there. Okay, we go in there and search. Now, I'm not going to cover a whole, how to use Gutenberg itself from top to bottom. There's a ton of videos out there, but I just want to give you a quick primer on how to use it. Then up the top here, you have an undo and redo, which is very useful. You can also, so if I add in heading 2, heading 3, and then if you click on this, you can see a list view where you can see all of the blocks. And this is a good way of seeing all the blocks, getting your head around all the blocks, especially if you have a lot. And then on outline, you can see all the headings. And this is good for just reviewing SEO stuff like that. So that is that side. Now, if you move to the right-hand side, if you click on article, here you see the Drupalisms, okay? You see title. You kind of see the right-hand side of a Drupal form, except you see the title there. So I can add in test article and I've got the title there. And then I've got my standard stuff here. Now you may be thinking, where are all the custom fields? Okay, Drupal allows you to chuck in a whole bunch of custom fields. Where are they? Well, if you click on more settings, here you'll see all of the custom fields. Now I haven't really used Gutenberg where, on a content type that has 30 custom fields. I often work on content types that have even more fields than that. So I'm not quite sure what this would look like with a lot of fields. You could potentially look at using field group to control it. Well, let me chuck in a Drupal up the front. So field group allows you to simply group fields, hence the name field group. So you could do that, but just test it out. Make sure it works with Gutenberg. That's just another way of controlling your groups there.